All right, let's review some of the skills we looked at this week. So let's look at our Unit 2, Week 1 recap video. So the first thing, there was so much amazing work this week. I could tell you guys really put in a lot of effort this week. So good job. I also gave you some challenging tasks, so this was really nice to see. So the first thing we need to go over is the daily grammar practice. A lot of you are just writing like nouns. Instead, you need to tell me what type of noun it is. So he is a pronoun and it's personable and person, first person pronoun. And this is by Lucas. He tells us our action verb, our noun, that is plural again. Of is a preposition. So if there's a preposition, that means there's a prepositional phrase. Games is a common noun. And then and is a coordinating conjunction. Good job, Lucas. My is a verb, missed is a verb. Thousands is a noun. Of is another preposition. And shots is actually going to be a noun in this sentence. However, I love how Lucas in here tells you what type of conjunction, tells you what type of noun, tells you what type of verb, tells you the tense. So he's going through and listing all the things that are options on his daily grammar practice. So nice work, Lucas. Next one is from Anthony, and we're talking about the same sentence. So he is our subject. There are actually two verbs, lost and missed, in our sentence because it is a compound sentence. They're both transitive because they both are actions. Our complete predicate is everything after our verb, so lost hundreds games, missed thousands of shots. There are two direct objects when you say he missed what? Hundreds, thousands, okay? Our prepositional phrase, there's actually two of them because if there's two prepositions, there's going to be two prepositional phrases. So of games and of shots, and then our object of the preposition is games and shots. So very nice work, Anthony. That was great. Some of you are putting determiner as some of your part of speech or your answers, and I'm not quite sure what that means. So please make sure that you are going through and using the choices above in the paragraph to help you in watching the videos. All right, so going to our drag and drop activity. This is actually, you guys did a great job. However, the kids in school, I wanted to make part of this video also. They had the same exact stories as you. However, they had to answer it. You guys just had to drag and drop it. And then they had to tell me why. So the first one is Once Upon a Time. It's a story. So since it's a story, it's entertainment. And then this person says it talks about a folk tale, which is usually kids like. So because it's pertaining to kids, and they even describe the genre, it is entertainment. So that was a nice job. The second one, everyone should go to Spain. It's persuasive. It's trying to get you to go to Spain. So it's saying things like everyone should visit Spain. Everyone should visit Spain again. It's beautiful. It has a lot of delicious food. So nice job there. Also, this is from Annalise in school too, and she said for number 3, this is actually giving us information. The purpose is because it's giving us information or facts about Spain. Okay, so for example, it tells us the population, it tells us what the capital's name is, it talks about the money that they use, how it's the 51st largest country, so this is giving us facts about Spain. Number 4 is giving us steps, so it's to explain, and it's telling us how to make macaroni and cheese. And last but not least, number 5 is to describe chocolate chip cookies. They're saying it's ooey and gooey and wonderful. They're saying what it looks like. It can be light, it can be dark brown. There are many shapes, so that's giving those adjectives to describe it. So very good job, and that was also that was the same thing as your drag and drop activity. So good job. The next thing was on Nearpod, and this is by Jackson. And what you had to do is circle what it was, and then you had to list 3 facts based off of your story, or 3 persuasive, or 2 entertainment. But you had to list 3 for at least one. So this one was informed, and Jackson lists 3 facts. 2 of them overlap, but about our biodiversity. So that was very good because it's giving us those facts. However, Connor here did say it was to inform, but he also did some persuasion and then entertainment. And I can see how he thinks that maybe talking about New York City can be entertainment. It's kind of adding a little story in there. He's talking about to persuade how many animals can die, and we don't want them to go entirely extinct, so we need to do something about this water. And then he gives us information which is telling us percentages. So very good job, because a lot of the time you can find different purposes within inside of one text. So that's very good. However, it is how you perceive it. All right, the next one is Writing with a Purpose, and this is by Cordelia, and she entertains us talking about animals. So she says, there are three friends, Mia the cat, Sprinkles the hamster, and Lunar the dog, tag, hide and seek and race. One day I hurt my leg. Mia and Sprinkles were running. They couldn't play with me. My owner took me to the vet, and later on my owner said we can play until my leg got better. A few weeks later, we can play again. So she tells us a story about the three animals getting hurt, and then she has a solution to it. So this is a very good entertaining story about animals. So good job, Cordelia. The next one is by Tyler, and Tyler is writing about food, and he says there's a lot of different types of food. My favorite food is pizza. Pizza is very good. It has cheese and sauce. It also has a lot of toppings where you can put on pizza, and examples of pepperoni. So he is describing what pizza looks like. So therefore, this is to describe. So very nice job, Tyler. Last one is by Porter. And Porter is persuading us about a vacation. He said, come to Florida. There are calming waves, sandy beach, five-star hotels, and you can get a room with a balcony overlooking the beautiful ocean. Register to win. So I really like how Porter says register to win, because he's saying, come do it. He's like advertising it, which is a great persuasive technique, which we are actually talking about with our propaganda techniques. So moving forward, you guys had to decide what type of propaganda these were, and based off of your video and your notes, and then you had to explain it. So we can do it. This is patriotic. Why? Because women can do it. It's red, white, and blue. And, it's a catchy phrase to say that we can support our country. She's showing her muscles. Rosie the Riveter, she's a big historical person. So this is patriotic appeal. The next one is Finger Looking Good, and this is a catchy slogan. And every time you hear it, you want KFC. So that's a great explanation, because everything KFC says is that it's finger looking good. So very nice job. The next two are by Ray. The Real Milkshake by McDonald's. This is humor, and it's funny. So we see who made it and we think about it. So it's the real milkshake, because if the cow jumps up and down on the trampoline, it will turn into a milkshake. So that's supposed to be funny, and then it's supposed to make us laugh and think about how funny McDonald's is. The next one is Snob Appeal, and this is the cat eating Fancy Feast. And I love how Ray, it's kind of cut off here, but he says it's showing, this was actually a video, so I don't know if you could access it, but Ray says it's showing Snob Appeal because it's giving a cat food in a wine glass, or like in a fancy cup. So that's a very great point, that it is showing how fancy that cat is. Plus the cat is on a table and a chair with the tablecloth, so that is Snob Appeal. So very good job, Ray. And last but not least is by Aiden Leach. And Aiden says that this is plain folks, because the ad is using normal average girl to eating a sandwich to tell us we should eat sandwiches too. Because she's normal, we're normal, let's all eat sandwiches. And then the last one, this one is name calling, because the picture is saying something about the other brand. So it is saying, like, with MSG, do you want it or do you not want MSG? So how do you want to poison your system? Do you not want to poison your system? Do you want to put chemicals in your system? Do you not want to? But they're saying it indirectly, so they're kind of competing with the competition. So very good, Aiden. I hope this clears up some misconception for you. You guys did a lot of really great work, and if you're not on video, you will be on the next one. So nice job this week. Bye. Have a great Halloween and stay safe. See ya.